the ground in the area is a lot of there's a lot of forests. There's some pretty decent roads, but a lot of it is kind of wheat fields and other kind of areas. If you look at some of these kind of areas on the side, there are some walls, which is pretty decent for cover, and also you've got this this tiny little river, which some of it is actually full and some of it isn't. So we'll try and cross where there's no water, so we're getting our feet wet. We have had, as you can see, at 159,746, an ID strike in the early hours this morning, while a team from PBC was on patrol heading over to New to check something out. So yeah, that happened in the middle of the night. So we are now aware that there is quite a significant ID threat. So obviously, Macaulay, that's going to be your job to keep an eye on that and keep us safe.
Yep.
As far as points of interest go, near our objective, we know that this area in the red is pretty heavy with enemy forces. Okay, they seem to be sticking to the forests and occasionally in buildings, but this is a pretty heavy area. All right, so if we do end up in that, we need to be able to, we can call a QRF from PBC, but the likelihood is we want to be, probably bugging out there pretty quick. But yeah, we'll see what happens. The sand pit here at 171,765, potentially an area where they could be using for something. It's pretty well defended. We know that we're pretty, it's not very well built up. It's a sand pit basically, where it's had some industrial works done. But they have our PR haven't sent any patrols in that general area, but it looks like it could be a decent area for them to defend. So we might end up at least getting our eyes on that. Situation, enemy forces has changed slightly. The enemy seems to be dressing slightly more in military clothing than they were before. This kind of says to us that they're into more of a they're just trying to attack a bit more. They are carrying a lot of 7.62 AKs, the occasional sort of 5.56 as well, kind of similar from that kind of world. Don't generally have armor or helmets. Okay, we don't expect there to be any armor in the area. We don't expect there to be any tanks or anything like that. If there is, then we're in a lot more trouble than we thought. But they do have the occasional technical and mostly driving around in civilian vehicles trying to be subtle. Friendly forces, we have our guys here, our SFSG guys at PB Alamo. We also have at FOB Invicta, we have a Little Bird, which is located over there, and also a Black Hawk. Okay, obviously there's no Apache, that kind of thing on strike on the area, but they're equipped with enough stuff that they can come and give us a bit of a hand with miniguns or stuff if necessary. But yeah, we're not really going to be wanting to be taken down too much. Those are the only support. We also from the Americans. We also have from PBC. We have 2 sections of QRF who are ready on standby for our operation tonight if we need them, and they can move out pretty quick. They will be on foot. Fortunately, some of the vehicles are a bit knackered at the moment, and they don't really want them to be used because of the ID threat, because they keep hitting stuff. So it's just going to be on foot. So it's a bit of a distance between there and the ops box, obviously. Fire support, nothing. Our mission for tonight then is going to be to find weapons cache inside the ops box, and then we're going to set up an OP on it, and then we're going to be setting up an OP and an ambush. We know that it's being visited a few times. We've had human intelligence to tell us that it's been visited, but basically going to be there to set up an OP and make sure it's and see if there's anything take anybody out who comes to pick it up. The idea basically for this whole thing is to stop them using caches and get them a bit scared. So again, our mission is to find weapons cache and set up an ambush / OP. So how are we going to do this? We're going to move from our location here at PB Alamo. We're going to take vehicles. We're going to take the Land Cruisers up to PB Sieg, and we are going to drop them there. Once we've dropped the vehicles there, we're going to move on foot, and we're going to check out the ops box. Okay, so we're going to basically move pretty much straight across. I'll put out some waypoints and stuff on the way there. We're going to kind of move into this kind of area of the forest, and then we're going to see if we can get eyes on this area. And see if we can get eyes left and right and make sure there's nothing too bad, and then see if we can find where this cache is. Once we find it, we will be setting up some explosives, some mines, and getting that rigged up for ambush. Okay, then depending on where it is, then we'll be setting up an ambush, probably from the south or the west, waiting for anybody to come out. All right. We'll see once that's triggered. We'll be destroying the enemy, and depending on the situation afterwards, if it's pretty heavy, we'll try and move back. We'll call the QRF in, help us out, or any CAS. If it doesn't look like it's too heavy, or we think that we can actually push through, we may search up a bit further. All right. Depending on timings, whether it's the morning and stuff, we might move up to have a look at the sandpit, and if necessary, we can call in some CAS, or we can call in some potentially some more support, or go in there ourselves if we think it's necessary. Yes. So at the moment, the main effort is to push as many people out or push these the enemy out of these kind of areas, and stop them coming into the south. We've had a number, like we saw last week. We had a number of quite a heavy attack on our fob. So it took quite a lot of casualties. So they're getting a bit emboldened. So ideally, we want to be making sure that they're not going to do that, and taking out as many weapons caches as possible at the moment is kind of the way forward. Okay, kind of actions on as far as we get there. Obviously, you can see Smokey's and Miller are drawing some waypoints and stuff there. If we get hits if we get attacked in vehicles, then we will just push through. If we are within a kilometre of PB Alamo, we will push through, stop, and go and find out what it is. And if we can get in there ourselves, then we will. If we have to request support, we can request from the SFSG guys here, and also from PBC if it's closer to that. I just want to make sure this is a kind of a safe-ish area as well. Okay. Anybody got any questions?
I got 2 questions.
Go ahead.
So, first, have they acquired night capabilities yet? The enemy?
Unknown at the moment.
Okay. And second one, on average, how many vehicles, if we have, approached that cache off of the intel we know that they use it?
How many vehicles are in that lights coming?
Yeah.
It's only been, at the moment, it's only been kind of 1 or 2 people heading over there in civilian dress. So from the human intelligence, so we want to make sure that we want to get eyes on there. There's been no vehicles driving up to it and stopping, if that's what you're asking. And also, if we're looking in the kind of the ops box kind of area, then it's not really that drivable. So it's likely to be a sort of foot patrol.
Okay, and are we seizing this ammo cache, or are we demo in place?
We'll demo in place once we trigger the ambush.
Okay.
I have a question.
Okay, go ahead.
Just confirm again. Are we dropping the vehicles at Sieg?
Yes, we are. Yeah.
Right, and then we're moving on foot, and you're going to make that route for us.
Yeah. So we'll basically move pretty much. We'll just kind of trigger it straight across into that field there.
Yeah. No, sure. Okay. The other thing is weapons. I noticed that we got no machine guns. We have no M72s or anything like that for the ambush element. Are we going to be carrying that sort of stuff somewhere? Is it going to be in a cache somewhere, or should we get it from here?
There are so there are 2 boxes of MGs, GPMGs next to the Land Cruisers just outside. So we'll pack those.
Right. I am just so massively heavy.
Okay. How much have you got there?
I've got 600 rounds plus 2 on the gun.
Okay. Cool. I've got 200 rounds now.
So that makes me 54 kilos.
Yeah, I've got 58 now. We just have to make a slow move over.
Yeah, okay, mate. Do you want me to load these in?
Yeah, load it in. If we get to if we find out there's a road next to it where we're going to ambush, we might move stuff in. So yeah.
Yeah.
Are we going on to channel 3 for convoy, or are we just staying on the 1?
We'll stick on 1 as one patrol today.
Cool, Norris.
That's just as well because I've got rid of both my radios.
Both
I've only got one.
of them.
Vic 2 is
got-
ready to move.
I've now only got one.
Okay, I was gonna say at least got one. Right, but yeah, ready when you guys are. We'll take Miller's route. Mac, obviously you're taking off.
Just adjusted volume on my radio.
Vic 2 is on the move. Vic 2, right.
Both ears tonight. Well, this is real luxury.
Yeah, that's it.
Hang on.
Okay, cool. So
Vic 2, left.
right, when we're going through Jarlitz, just watch it because there's a couple of tight turns in there. Obviously gonna have to slow down, but we might have to fucking push it.
Yep.
I take it we can't shoot out the windows of this vehicle.
If there is
Speed is
something.
7.7, by the way.
Speed 777.
Mac is actually a really great drop, so I have ultimate faith in him. I don't know if you saw last week's video, but he, yeah. Where are we going to pull up?
Just on the outside of it.
Just on
not-
the outside of the
don't-
fob. Fob ahead, right side. We're going to move to the outside of the fob.
Vic 2, roger. Outside of the fob, right side.
Just here will do. Yeah, you just hit the hedgehogs. We good, Hall?
Yeah. Yeah, let's do.
Vic 1 doing a full dismount.
Right, gents. If rated, this is gonna be an RERV. This RV will fuck off back here. So if we get hit, we will have to contact and come back. We'll be coming back here to defend it. However, I can't imagine that's happening. Really, realistically.
Roger.
Monster map. Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta. We'll lie up at Delta. We'll have a scan outside. And have a look along these hedgerows, along the walls, along the fence. Along this road. And then we will see if we can spot this cache or anything else that's around. If there's any, or whatever on the way. I want to avoid obviously Nuremberg, so we're going to head this way. Let's have Mr. Miller with the marksman take point, followed by Mr. Sterling, then myself, then we'll have Lukey, and then Smokey take the rear.
Roger.
Jimpy. Roger. Miss Macaulay out. Sorry, Macaulay. You will jump in just after me.
Cool.
Right, gents. Lead off when you're ready.
One moving.
Second.
Do you want walking pace, jog pace, combat pace?
It's just jogging, mate.
Cool.
Keep moving.
One moving. Both moving.
Last man move.
Right, just try to keep our voices low. If we're on normal talking, let's try and keep it within the radio. So at Dow at the moment, I'd like, I'd like Sterling and Miller to keep going along this tree line and head towards what looks like a hedgerow, like a wall. It's just going diagonally northwest. To go and check that out. Lukey and Smokey, I want you guys to kind of, if you can, head up on this left-hand road, or kind of handrail it a little bit and check out and basically diverge onto that main hedgerow at the top. See if you can spot
where it is. And
Is that not a path, mate?
it might be. Yeah, just you guys go east, Sterling, and Smokey, you take your guys off to the basically handrail this main road and up, and then take it when you hit that path / wall or whatever it is, head east and meet up. And basically, when you spot the if you spot the cache in that ditch, then yeah, call up the rest of it.
Oh, would you be able to use a convid into my backpack and then spawn in my loadout?
Back with you,
Yeah.
Pat.
Lovely, thank you.
A what in?
Convid.
Right, order march.
CONVD.
Mac, then Lukey, then me.
Good to move.
Good move.
The
Yeah,
night.
Roger.
We're moving now.
There you go, should have one in there now. Look at that vehicle's making another pass. It's going to come up. Looks like it might come up past you. Passing Delta now.
Yeah, I see it.
I have eyes on the cache, or what appears to be the cache. Smoky, bearing 046.
Everybody's
Go
down.
prone. Go prone, go prone. Smoky, did you catch my last?
Yeah, I did. Just hold comms 1 second. Hall, be advised that the driver came up level with my position, then did a 180 and turned back.
Roger. Okay, cool. No worries. We'll keep an eye on it when if he's just doing a loop and stuff. He might just be fanning around trying to find a dogging spot.
Yeah, just do me a favour and listen to the next comms from Mac. I think he thinks that he's found the cache.
Yeah, Roger.
Bearing 045 from my position. 287 meters. I'll mark it on the map. I'm seeing ammo crates underneath camo netting.
Yeah, seen it 2 times.
Confirm.
Hall, you obviously got that.
Yeah, Roger. All right. I want you to move up to Gets. Well, first of all, check it's not rigged, and then get some claymores rigged. From the intel, it looks like they're coming in from the kind of the east along that wall. So, you know, place them as you feel fit around that cache, as well as setting some dems on that cache as well, so we can blow at the same time. But can you also let me know what's in it?
Yeah, Roger. Will do. We're going to set off now to attempt that.
Miller and Sterling, whereabouts are you?
We are at 164754, about halfway up that one.
Roger. Can I get you guys to keep an eye on the
Follow
north
Mac.
of the just the north of that area, so you can check if there's anything coming that way while they go and rig it.
Roger that.
Mac, how many claymores you got?
claymores, 2 single sticks, 4 stick, and 3 breaching charges.
Thank you.
I'm gonna have us cut through the woods where nobody's hanging out.
Yeah, roger that. Let us know when you want us to hold, so that you can go forward and check the site for any IEDs, anything like that.
Will do.
Paul, we're on route to rally point 2132 on 8.
Okay, I'm moving up.
Roger that.
But yeah, roger that, mate. Thanks.
I'm going to cover the east.
Site all clear. If you want me to go ahead and check these boxes, or you got it?
No, you check them and just report them. Paul, we're at the site. No IEDs on site. You'll get from Mac in a second.
Good stuff. Thanks, mate.
Paul, you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you want a general description or you want list item?
Anything that sticks out, mate. I'm not too interested. If they've got some shotguns and AKs in there, it doesn't matter to me because I know they got that. But anything that's sticking out, RPGs, all that sort of stuff. Is there anything in there?
Okay, so we got 10 binos, 5 ANPVS 14, so the single eye night vision, 2 demo charges, 6 anti-personnel bounding mines, 8 single bricks, 10 AP mines, and 5 tripwire mines.
Okay, roger. Yeah, night vision's a bit of a concern. But yeah, that's fine. All right, can you set up your charges and stuff, and then once you've done that, let me know, and we'll get everyone back here. Set up an OP.
Yep. Smokey, whereabouts would you want those claymores? I'm thinking across the little path.
Could I please request a magical GPS, please?
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Pointed at the fucking cache.
Of course you can.
well, you've got 2, haven't you? So I'd say,
Yeah.
so I'd say one pointing, yeah, sort of 50-50 at the cache and down the path. The other one.
You've already got GPS.
Yeah.
Okay, something's
Hold on.
gone wrong. It could
What
be
now?
my UI, mate. Thank you,
Right.
anyway.
So the cache is.
Yeah,
Where's the
mine's
cache?
my the UI isn't working either.
Right. So I'd put whatever explosive you're going to use here in the middle.
Yep,
I'd
those
put-
are already set.
Okay, great stuff.
It's the claymores I'm setting now.
Yeah, I'd put a claymore sort of around here.
Okay.
So that if you want some splash on these, but also splash go, and then
Okay.
I'd push one, perhaps out by this tree. Remember which is which, obviously. Using this sort of tree as cover, perhaps down here.
Here, facing the
it'll
path.
go facing the path, yeah,
Okay.
or even at a 45.
Yeah, I'll 45 it from right here.
Yeah, that's if it sits there, because there's a bit of a the ground drops, so it may not sit. Mac has set dems. We're just now positioning his claymores.
Roger.
Demo set. Ready to roll.
Okay, demo is set. We're on our way back to you.
Roger. Okay, give it 30 seconds, Sterling. You can collapse your OP as well.
Roger.
Max, same way
You
we
want me to
came,
just
mate.
cut straight across?
No. We'll go on the proven route. I don't want any IEDs going off while we're
Okay.
crossing that field. We're moving now.
Paul, are you on the kill group marker?
My little trench I started building.
Roger.
We're moving back on the proven route.
Yeah, roger that. Once you're here, I've set some provisional markers.
So you've got the cache, got a perfect line of sight here. My initial thoughts is, as we've got a perfect line of sight, stick the GPMG ready to fucking bring the pain.
Right, let me just get this tripod set up.
Yep. Enemy seems to have halted at the moment.
That's handy. Well, hang on, it's taken my gun. Ah, there
Of
it is.
course. Excellent time.
Yeah, it just took a bit of time. Okay, reload it. Reloading. Loaded. Getting in. Moving tripod upwards. Okay, I'm in.
In.
Oh, they're moving again.
Yeah, roger. I think that's two members there. Guys got over the wall, heading off down to the what looks like where the cache is now.
Okay, I see them.
Stand
I
by.
see them.
See.
Waiting for your order. I'm engaging from the left, wrong
Yeah.
from the right, sweeping left.
We'll get it once they once the explosives, when they hit when the first man gets the explosives, Miller. Corley, sorry. Fucking hell.
I need you to call out when, because I need to be in my menu.
Yeah, no worries. Your explosives are just at the cache, right?
He's got
Yep.
one block at the cache, and then he's got
Cool.
two claymores.
One Claymore's next to the cache, one's down the road just a bit.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, good
Yep.
stuff.
Gonna go by itself? Yeah.
Right, looks like they're all.
Stand by. Hit it. Engage.
Down. No move.
The demo guy
Secondaries.
got all.
Secondaries. Ooh. So pretty. Glorious. Yeah, not much more.
Just making sure that no QRF comes in from fucking hell.
We've got green tracer coming from somewhere.
Where's that coming from, Miller? Is that coming to you?
East to
No,
west.
negative, not to me.
Not
Yeah, northeast.
off.
Cook off.
Yeah, they're coming from the tree line northeast.
0.
Right cut off, pull back in.
Roger.
I'm covering 2-0.
Right, yeah, they're coming through. Left car, you're clear to engage if you can.
Roger, no eyes from my position.
Coming over the wall, roughly the same area as the cook-off's going on.
Right,
10
Sergeant,
meters
eyes
right,
on
Smokey.
face, no eyes on the
Left car, if you watch Smokey's traces.
About 5 coming over that wall now.
Yeah, Roger, get yourself back in, mate, by the forest.
Seen. One still up, bearing 352, crouched. Go up, go up. Bearing 357, you got 3 on that top of the hill, marking with my laser.
Can't see anything.
No, can't see your laser, Mac.
357.
On my laser.
I count to 6.
They're coming in, they're coming in. Again, on Miller.
Reload.
I just
reload.
took about 2 shots at someone with an RPG, but
Yeah, Roger that, mate.
I've got the target.
parallel
Let
to,
me know.
or in line with you guys now.
Reloading. Reloaded.
Spot smooth. Shift left, you'll see one standing where the cache was. He's running now. He's down. Back over at the hill at 357, you have 2 up.
Approaching from your east now.
Alright, gents. Once Miller's in, Smokey was on getting the GPMG dismounted.
Roger, let me know
Start,
he's in.
start dumbing off. Yeah, he's about 20 minutes away.
No movement.
One crash with an M4.
RPG 007, distance is 319.
Yep. 3 up, I think. One with an M4, one with an A.
I think you can dismantle that thing now.
Roger, dismantling. I'm out.
RPG down.
Nice, good job.
On laser.
Good.
Sterling, you said if
Back at the cache, bearing 345, distance 3003. He's kneeling, 10 bodies now.
Gun dismounted.
Went prone.
Down.
Bearing 004312 is the distance. Right on the back side of that hill.
Thermal
Good
shows
shot.
everything west through north is down.
Running from
Right, we're ready to go.
Time.
You just need to take the tripod.
Yep, doing it now.
Roger, alright, let's make a move back to left cut off, where Sterling is.
3403
We're moving, boys. We're moving.
218.
Yeah, head off, gents. I'll follow you up.
Go, let's go.
Moving the left cut off.
Right, moving.
Let's go.
Okay, I'm moving.
Look, you're moving.
Smokey's moving.
Sterling on your backside. Push through to Delta.
Yeah, proceed Delta.
Sterling moving, last man.
Vehicles coming in from the north.
Roger.
I'll hold in the...
Yeah, roger that, mate.
big old backpack, that Smokey.
I know. Needed it for the ammo.
At tree line, holding.
Roger, get yourselves facing to where those vehicles are coming from on that road.
Is it the road we're at right now?
Yeah.
That's a technical. And
Where?
it's rolling our way.
Nail it then.
Where?
On the roads?
Down.
Big time.
Both down. Down, both down.
Good shooting, fellas.
Nice.
Got more audible, I think.
Attention.
That's another one.
Have we got any dem? Yeah, is it? Right,
That's another
guys, let me get into a fire position.
Have
here.
you been?
Mag. Get in.
I think it's dead now.
Fucking, what's that on the right then?
Smokey, do it.
Entry.
Oh shit.
It's 4 down on the right.
Roger. Alright, let's get across. Let's go back to the previous checkpoint.
Okay.
Crossed.
Cross him.
Crossing last man.
5 moving. One step now.
Cross.
First pair, let's take us off to Charlie.
Just go back to the same order, Miller. Do you want to move off?
That's class. I've never seen those things go. Let's go.
Moving. Into the tree line, mate.
Yeah, I'm moving there now.
5 moving.
6 up, I think.
Waiting on the old man.
Carrying a shit ton of weight.
Carrying a shit ton of gear, yeah.
Yep.